today we're out checking out a real ghost town, like actual real. Supposed to be a lot of buildings left, a lot of things standing still. I've been back in a remote canyon. It was pretty hard to get to too. This big wash here on the side gave us a little bit of hell, and that road was kind of narrow, and there was kind of sort of an old bridge there that had washed out, and probably could have went through there with my truck, but it was a little bit wider, and I didn't want to chance it caving in the side of the wash. So we could do some rock crawling around the side of it. You know, you can see that stuff up there. Looks like there's a water tower on the side, some of the mine stuff, some buildings. So this is fun. It's cold out, so it's picturesque. There's some snow on the ground. It's still almost about, well, it's about lunchtime. So real ghost town coming up, and we're excited. Never been here before. Okay, so we just spent about 30 minutes climbing up all the way up the canyon. Well, most of the way up the canyon. There might be some more that's in thick underbrush. And we're going to work our way back down from the whole mining operation for the most part through to the shacks that are still there and whatnot. There's a decent amount of stuff. This is a really cool place. It kind of looks like the road keeps going that way, but we're not going to go that way, at least not today. And there's a sort of fresh snowfall. Somebody else has been up here, looks like maybe yesterday, ironically. There's a little building here. This is not, don't take this as what the rest of it's going to look like. There's some super cool stuff here. That's the canyon. This is just a start. This is a little bit off the way, so I figured I'd shoot that and work our way back from the mine. There's like a trash pile, and then the whole mine structure. There's a mine underneath the structure. It's pretty crazy. So this is the entrance to the mine. I'm not going in it. I actually forgot the flashlight because I didn't really think about it. It's at the truck. Air coming out of there, so there's another tunnel somewhere. We're not going in it. There's some no trespassing signs right here by the mine, so yeah, I'm not going to respect those. I'm not going in there anyways. I wouldn't want to. So there's cool. It's all caved in right here in the front, but there's still cart track coming out. I think I've seen pictures of inside. I don't know if it's this mine, but a mine up here. There's some stuff in there, but I don't know. So maybe one day we can come back up here again. But yeah, this is the no trespassing signs right here, or private property. Yeah, so be respectful of that. Only one's up here though, so I guess maybe just the mine. Somebody owns that has a claim to the mine. That's cool. I don't know. It doesn't look like anybody comes up here other than just people looking. So I don't know. But the cart track comes out right there. That's really cool looking. If you can see that stuff way over there. There's one telephone pole right there, oddly. That mine's back over there. Keep out, yeah, it doesn't look like a mine I want to go into anyways. There's not that big of an opening, so. But there might have been another pole over there too. So, you got all that mine structure over there. That's freaking cool. All this huge tailings right here. This must be a very deep mine. All right, so here we are at the main mine thing here where they dump the ore. My girlfriend's gonna throw a snowball at me. Here's a snowball. Yeah, so this also has a mine underneath it. The top right there where that snowball landed, if you can see in there, that's lined with cart track. All this is the ore, the tailings. One of these mines are combined, that's a lot of tailings. There's a deep mine back here. So let's check this out here. And it's dumb to walk on this stuff, but I did kind of check it out earlier and walked out here a little bit. And this is as far as I'm going, just to get this shot right here. You can see that's all track. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or if this was added later on. This whole structure right here. It's just dead quiet back here too. It's amazing. I want to start working my way down.
Okay.
If you happen to come up here, we have our name, Camo Adventures, immortalized in some snow now. So for the next couple days. If you watch this with no volume and just hear yourself breathe, that's what it sounds like right now. There's a whisper of wind, which could be your breath, and other than that, there's nothing. And this one is the one that has a mine under it, or what looks to be a mine. There's definitely a hole. So I'm not going to walk out on that as much as I want to. But these were rooms here. Maybe I can go out just a little bit. Not on it, but these were rooms here. You can almost see down there. This is some kind of building up here. There was roofs on this. So this is a good example, I would say, of a ghost town for what's the buildings that are down there too. There's still 2 or 3 standing. There's a water tower, another processing thing kind of like this. No telling what's in here, buried in here. I'm sure people have explored up here. Pretty much everywhere you go nowadays, people have been. But this one's, it's getting tougher to get to. I have a feeling the washout where we went, you could still get a skinny, like a Jeep or something through there. But here soon, that's going to be gone. And you wouldn't be able to go through there at all. Sorry for the shaky video, but I don't want to keep stopping and starting. I feel like that doesn't make for a good video. Look at that cart track welded together right there. Was that interesting? There's snow everywhere up here. There's a bit of what I was assuming was a mine right there. That's all wore out right there too. Like cable system's going through here maybe. Oh, you know what? I think this hole comes out at the bottom. Maybe they were dumping the ore, for whatever reason, down this, because that looks really wore out, and something would take it through to the bottom and get it out of here easier. I don't know. Maybe it's a dumb thought, but it looked like we haven't been down there yet. Like there was a big hole in the side of the hill at the bottom, and it kind of looks like it would line up with this, and it looks like they did have power. There was I've seen some insulators around on this. Huge timbers. To get all that up here in this canyon. I mean, I'm sure the roads are nicer back then when they made them, but it's a pain to get up here now. I'm not going to climb down there right now. All right, see if we can go around the outside here. It's like a jungle gym. They dry stacked right there. More insulators. Looking chute looking thing right there. Down there at the bottom, down there, looks like walking up like we thought we saw a hole. We took that road over there to walk up, what's left of the road, so we're gonna walk back down the wash and check it out. All right, so that's this structure. I'm gonna see if I get some a little bit farther away shots, but that's the inside of this structure. Hope you're liking it so far. This place is just awesome. Okay, here it is from the bottom. We're gonna walk down the wash. It's a bit easier. Check out the bottom of this, and then we're gonna work our way down, which you guys won't know about that. It'll just show up, but the actual buildings that are still down there with the water tower, another something else that looks like this, which we think is from the top mine. There's another mine and stuff like this up on top, which I thought about hiking up to, but it's a bit of a hike right now. So we're actually wondering if there's a road from the top. It kind of looks like it, like there's some dry stack. So we're gonna see about that. I'm not doing it today, but there's a chute right here. There was a chute right here. And there's that thing. There's another sort of chute right there. The wash, the road. I was just teetering on the rock and I was making noise. I was wondering how loud was it in this canyon when they were working this. Okay, so don't go away yet. This was a cool part. Hopefully I got it captured good, but there's definitely some more cool stuff coming. Okay, I made it down to the bottom below the structure there. There's an old spool here, some cans, and oh, I didn't actually look at everything yet. But that hole does go through, it looks like. Looks like there's parts of an old ladder right there, maybe. Way out here. I chopped a big rock down that, and it made quite a bit of noise going down. So for some reason, that's either a mine that goes in right there, and they have two entrances, or they were dropping ore down this or something like that to get it out and get it processed, maybe. And I didn't bring my flashlight. I don't know why. I gotta get that on me so I can use it. Not forget it. Okay, my phone light here. I'm not gonna show you much, but a little ladder going up right there. It's in pretty good shape. Hopefully you can see that. I can't believe I didn't bring it. And then it's all shored up. So yeah, that stuff, they're dropping it down. I don't see any of the rocks that I dropped. Hopefully they don't fall on my head. But it looks like, I'm guessing that they came down out of that. Man, hopefully you can see that. I can't believe I forgot it. The ladder there. That's probably the other part of the ladder that's outside is from that piece. Come on, camera. Camera doesn't want to turn. There it goes. So that's pretty dang cool. Just looking out of that. So that's this area. And we're going to work our way back down to the bottom, and if I find anything else on the way, you will see it. Hopefully you're liking the video, because this is a ride to explore. Okay, so we got another stop here. This is on the other side of a wash, and I wanted to shoot this. There's a lot of this stuff around here. Tons of dry stacked walls, but this is one of them. This wash is just riddled with stuff. That tank, there'll be a picture in the video of it. If you look up the side of the mountain here, there's little spots way over there. There's dry stack behind the tree. That camera. All right there is dry stack. There's multiple layers of roads here, so they put a lot of effort into this stuff. This is a weird looking structure from the distance walking up the canyon. It looked like it had like jail cell doors, but I don't know what we were seeing now. Oh, we were seeing the shelves on the inside. Yeah, this is a cool looking structure here. Concrete and rock. Had shelves. This is away from everything, so I always heard stories about that, like explosive storage, like dynamite storage and whatnot, but I wouldn't know. Coffee. That's an older can. Maybe this is some other stuff that people have found. They left it in here. I believe it as well. Direct, I don't know. Can't read it. Glass fragments, but an interesting little building. If I was to be stuck out here, this would be where I'd want to be. This was all off by its lonesome too. There was probably some other stuff here at one time. There's lots of roofing and stuff, so maybe some of the buildings that have fallen down. You still see, I don't know if you can see in the video, but there's where we were earlier. This is dead silence. This, I was going to say it wasn't a tree, but it's too perfect looking, but you never know. Alright, so we're just about, you can actually see on the side of the mountain over there, there's a roof. Just about to the buildings, there's two falling down ones. So, well, almost to those. This is, we've already been here almost an hour and a half, so. And I'm sure we're missing a whole bunch. This will definitely get another video in the future. Okay, now we're back down to the last spot, and this, I guess you could say, is the good stuff, besides the other mining stuff. There is one fallen down building here, along with the pictures I posted before. Of a different building. Come on, camera. They're all covered in snow. Snow sure adds to how pretty it is. Those buildings there, there's three. A little mine thing up there, a water tower. I guess this isn't completely fallen down. It's like right on the edge, too. Yeah, like, man, they had to dig this out and had just enough room to build a house or a shack or whatever they were building. So let's go check these out. What it was like back here when they were actually living back here, working back here. How many people were working back here? They had to bring in food. I wonder where they got water from. They had to bring that in maybe. Two different holes cut for chimneys. Interesting. But I guess maybe they had power up here, like just like the mine. So, there's insulators. I'll have to look this up. I don't remember when this was worked. That was their view, though. Man. I'm sure they got a lot of snow up here. This canyon is shaded pretty good, too. I'm guessing those steps aren't good anymore?
I guess technically you could walk up it still.
Right. I mean, think about it. They dry stacked all that. Even that stuff over there. They built steps here. I mean, this was their livelihood for a while. Mattress spring. There. Wow. This one's pretty big. It's got like tar sheeting on the bottom. Basement. That'd be cool. Somebody found part of an old shoe. There's a door kind of intact. Wow, this floor is not very stable. They had a stove in the center. Floor's a little soft in the center here, so careful.
No, I see over here.
Alright. I've never seen the, oh, I can't get out over here. I've never seen the floor lined with tar paper like that. That's interesting. That was a pretty big building too. Was that a house? Was that a entertainment area for everybody? Maybe with the stove right in the center too. It's just one big room. This one too, I had the stove there in the center. Well, that's weird. This is here. The pipe's over there. 2019, 2021, 96, 91. Got the window right here. There's some sort of mill over there. I'm gonna check that out too. Some of this wall has been knocked down, it looks like. Somebody wrote their name in '08. Luckily this place isn't as well known, or it's a bit hard to get to, so. Oh, there's some papers there at one time. I'm curious what that is. Instructions to a timer, it looks like. Kitchen timer. Oh, you're not looking at it. Huh. Odd little spot for it. I shall leave it. Okay, let's go see about these mine buildings over here. Look at that, there's even stairs over there. Oh, I want to look over here too before we go over there. If it's worth it. There's some rock structures and some metal over here. They even had like, put their stairs, had a little, I want to say walkway with the wood porch. These are rock buildings or foundations. Oh, is that an old heater? An old stove? That's pretty nifty. Yeah. That's cool. There's even more rock stuff that way. But I know there's not really too significant on that stuff. Pipe there. And this that's fallen in. Okay, I'm gonna pause it and go climb up there and then we'll go from there. Okay, I didn't hike up as far as I thought, but tons of stuff just thrown around here. There's that one, the big cabin. Let's go look what's in that. There's some old steps there. I don't think I'm gonna trust them. Maybe I will. Probably not a good idea. Nothing there, full of dirt. I always see these pipes sticking in places too. I don't know if that was inside the concrete as reinforcement or if they actually ran water through it. That must have been some kind of holding tank. Maybe they did because there's the plug right there. You gonna come up too? still? Okay. Yeah. That one looks like it's a little less stable than the other one up top. Usually you find mills like this or the remains of them, there really isn't much left, just concrete in there. We see a lot of those that we don't record just because there really isn't anything to see. This one's got a lot of stuff left still. Tons of cans. Steps used to go up even farther over there. Look at that big thing right there, like a funnel. Let's go farther. No square nails all around, so I guess expected considering that they had electricity. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna pause it and get up there. So you really can't see, it looks like there might have been a whole room of some sort in there. The top even looks like it's kind of caved in. This is all falling down here. That's interesting, another little thing for water right there. Okay. This was all halfway enclosed at one time. They had power, there's the insulators. Dang. Okay, climb up higher. Okay, up on top here, you can see top of that, this had a roof over at one time, tubing walls. This had a bit of a room then back in the bottom of it too. It's just too collapsed to get in there and look. Maybe back there too. And this was the other one I was looking at, just totally collapsed. And more stairs that go up. That whole thing. So let's go ahead and try to get over there. I don't know if it's a good idea to walk on this stuff. Inside of that, I wonder what that was used for. Okay, it's so quiet, I listen. You always listen to somebody coming, a vehicle. Now I just hear animals making noise. Even up here, dry stack everywhere. Side of the hill, it's so much work. Right now we're easily 50 miles from a gas station. There's their tanks here. Oh, that old wrapped hose, that's cool. That's the big tank, and then there's some little tanks here. This is some hard climbing up here, trying not to fall. Coyote was running around up here too. He just ran probably 40 feet in front of me. Of course I wasn't recording because I was trying not to fall and move around. This thing's looking pretty good. This here, why is that full of rocks too? That's weird. Wow, look at that. See how much those are leaning. dry stack and stuff. You can see a ton right there, all up there. It is all over the place. Okay, I gotta pause it to reset again. Well, I hiked up the hill just a little bit here. Here's where it was, and here's a down power pole. All the insulators are gone except for one that's broken. Didn't look that old though, and then this one was actually, it's cut down. There's even some power line on it still. There's some gratings up here. Not sure why it's way up here like this. But I'm gonna go back down to the other side of that, get a video of that. I think I might be done and head out of here. It's getting a little cold. All right, here's a side shot of it here. And come on, camera. See it a little bit there. She's waving. Hi. So that's going to be the end of this video. Definitely, we will be back. There's more up the canyon. There's more in a different canyon. There's these places. They have a lot of stuff, and you don't always realize it. We were coming back from someplace else, and I wanted to check it out. So definitely stick around. We hope you liked it. It was fun to explore. Hopefully the video comes out good. Got anything to say? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. And again, hope you liked it. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe.